If you're a truth seeker, you need to hear this. Your subconscious is trying to speak. Welcome to the only podcast of its kind, hosted by the legendary David John Oates. Dive into the world of reverse speech, where we unveil the hidden messages in the words of politicians, celebrities, and even you. Every Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, join us as we decode the unconscious mind, revealing the truth behind the spoken word. With over 41 years of pioneering research, David John Oates takes you on a journey beyond the conscious realm. From shocking political confessions to the secret desires of the stars, no thought is too hidden. Discover what they're really thinking, and maybe what you're truly saying too. Tune in on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Visit www.reversespeech.com to learn more. Reverse speech. It's more than just words. It's a window into the truth.
Yes, it is. It is indeed a window into the truth. The voice of the heart, I call it. Been having a little bit of difficulty the last 2 or 3 weeks on some forums I visit, trying to explain the voice of the heart. It's a fairly simple concept to me. We have a heart and the heart speaks. Seems straightforward. It just speaks in reverse. That's all, as all of my regular listeners here know. All right, we have some good stats this week on the podcast. You may recall last week we averaged about 1,000 views a week. It was up to 1,300 the week before, and this week it was up to 1,900. So there we go. So share, like, subscribe. That's what we're all going to do. Share, like, subscribe. So there we go. So let's spread the word around and see if we can get our listenership up. That's how this podcast is going to spread, and we'll get the word of reverse speech spread. Hello to everyone in the chat room. I see you all there. I'm going to watch the chats and make comments as we go. All right, news. As I said last week, I'm coming to America in August. So far, I've scheduled a workshop for Dallas. It's Dallas 9th, 10th, and 11th of August. The cost for that will be $550. You can register that by going to my website, and if you click on the blog, you'll see a post in the blog feed about it. So, although we do have some work to do on the blog, so we'll see how we go. But workshop in Dallas on 9th, 10th, and 11th. I thought that was a pretty central location for everyone to fly into. So that's what we're doing. Come and meet me. Hear reversals live. There's nothing like hearing reversals live through the speakers. They sound a lot louder than they do, a lot clearer than they do over the podcast. Okay, what else is new? I think that's all the news I got for you. I'm going away on vacation in April for 2 months. Still be doing my podcast though, so they won't stop. I'm heading on a camping trip all up the west coast of Australia. So we're really looking forward to that trip. So that'll be in 2 months. And like I say, I'll still be doing my podcast, so you get to follow me on my trips and to see where I'm going and what I'm doing. So there you go. All right, today we're going to look at children's reversal. We're going to look at animals, and we're going to look at the aged. So let me see if I can see the chat while I do this. Now, these are all audio-only examples, so there will be no video. And I told you last week I was going to do children. I didn't know whether they'd come across well, but it looks like it did. So we're going to give it another shot here. I'm just opening up my children's files. I love children's reversals. I think they're just absolutely marvelous. My theory is that language is bi-level, forwards as well as backwards. And we first learn to speak in reverse before we speak forwards. From as young as 4 months of age, children are pronouncing simple single words in reverse. The way I got a hold of this was in 87. That's when I wrote my theory of reverse speech in 87. and released my first book, Beyond Backward Masking. But in that same year, my wife, in July of 87, gave birth to twin girls. And I had a brand new research project on my hands. When did we start to speak backwards? So this is the very first reversal I ever heard. No, that's the wrong one. Let me find the very first reversal I ever heard on my kids. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, children, mummy. Where is it? Mummy. I guess this is it here. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me know how. This audio is coming across. Here we are. The way that okay. So what happened was they were 4 months of age. We're over a friend's place playing a game of Trivial Pursuits, and they'd been crying for about 5 minutes, and it was this cry that got their mum to come up and check on them. So here's the forwards. Backwards it says, "Mummy, mummy." Yeah, there we go. Mummy, mummy. So that was the very first reversal I ever heard on kids. And here's another one. Also at 4 months of age. Let's run this forward. Okay, I'm told I'm a bit quiet. On me or on the examples? Which one's quiet? I can turn them all up. Here's the examples again. Is that too loud? We run it backwards and it says a little bit of gibberish followed by hello. Oops, sorry, here we go. And hello. Yeah, some of these will fade out. Look, these were recorded 38 years ago on old cassette players with the low level of recording. So some of them are going to be good and some of them are going to be bad. Here's probably my most favorite one of all the reversals I've found. This is my daughter playing in the bathtub, and she can't. She's trying to pick up a cup, and she can't pick it up, so she reaches out to me with interest. So here's the forwards. Backwards, she says, "David," which is obviously my name. "David, help me." And again, "David, help me." That's one of my most favourite reversals. For those of you who can go back to the Art Bell days, Art Bell used to love that reversal, and he asked me to play it almost every show. He wanted to hear that reversal, so there you go. Okay, we're just going to go straight down the list here. Here is my daughter. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is two kids playing. And this one says, "I can't find you." Do you hear that one okay? Here we go. Hello to everyone in the chat. Gnaeus, Gnaeus. I don't know how to pronounce that. And Murray, and Trina, and Chris, and hello to everyone. Okay, you can all hear that, I gather. So let's move on to the next one. We're going to play. Where I can't find you. This one says, I do. What does this mean? Gee, I don't know what that is. Backwards, I do. Yeah, well, there it is. Yeah, well, that's nice and clear. Not too sure exactly what it means. But anyway, I do. All right, let's move on down here. Don't know what this one is either. And this one says, what are you doing? Yeah, someone made a comment that children's reversals sound ethereal. They do sound ethereal. They've really got this real interesting tone to them. Here is my daughter. Oh, I think she's at 17. She had a devastating brain injury, for those who don't know, and we almost lost her. She survived. She lived. She's doing great now, but here she is recovering.
Guys, this is my dad.
And back when she says, Dad, I am so sad.
Dad, I'm so sad.
Dad, I'm so sad.
Dad, I'm so sad.
Yeah, that's when she was in hospital recovering. Okay. Now I need to slow down. I'm told I go too fast. So let me slow right down. Here we have this. I found this in a client session, and my client moved from one room to the other, and the children are in the back room.
Yeah.
Again, dude.
Yeah. Interesting.
Now backwards, Daddy came. You hear that? It's a bit faint, that one. Yeah, there it is. Daddy came. Okay, let's move down to more kids' rehearsals. All right, we're going. Daddy came. All right, this is on my daughter. Backwards it says, Daddy loves Mum. Oh, sorry, here we go. Daddy loves Mum. Well, that's nice and clear, isn't it? Here's the forwards again. Oops. And backwards, Daddy loves Mum. Could you hear that one okay? You should be able to hear that one all right. All right. Where are we? Okay, here we have an 8-year-old telling her mum she loves her.
Do I need a reason to love you?
Backwards, do I need a reason to love you? And backwards she says, do you really know it?
Do you already know it?
Hello, Gerald from Oregon. I'm glad you can make it. We had 19 views on our podcast last week. For those who have just joined, we normally average about 1,000. So keep on sharing, and subscribing. Or share, subscribe. That's what it is. Share, subscribe. Oh, here's a great one on kids. I like this one.
You go on a sermon.
And this one says, God made me.
You go on a sermon.
Oh, sorry. Here we go. God made me.
You said,
yeah, 1900. What did I say? Did I say 19,000 or something? Did I? I meant to say we had 1,900 views last week. Here we go. God made me.
You said,
Hello, Octavia. Welcome to the podcast. Good to see you here. Okay. I said 19. Oh, did I? No, we had a little bit more than 19. 1900. Okay. All right. Where are we? Where are we? What's the last one I played? God made me. Here we go. Sorry. All right. Here we have a kid with a dirty diaper, and Daddy's going to bring him a new diaper. So here's the forwards. Oops. Here we go.
That's why his pants are falling down. Captain, I got a diaper for you. Yeah.
And where it says a diaper, backwards he says, "Help me out." And here it is, forwards, and immediately backwards. Here's the forwards. And backwards, "Help me out." Oops. That cat you can see in the window is, this one's Eden. You haven't seen Eden. Oh, hang on, let me hold her up here for you. Eden's a Russian blue, and she sleeps with me at night, this cat. She gets so, every time I go to bed, she gets so excited. She runs everywhere, wherever she is in the house, and jumps up on my bed and crawls under the blankets, and she sleeps with me at night, that one. And there you go, she's a real cutie. That's Eden. Okay, let me close some of these tabs down. Okay, we heard the help me out. Okay, where are we now? Oh, here's a nasty one on a child. They aren't all innocent. This one says, "Hey, blanking hell." So here's the forwards again. And this is, "Hey, blanking hell." Yeah, there you go. Yeah, my cats are great. I got 5 of them. I'm a cat man. Right. They're all different, aren't they? They all have their own unique personalities, and they're really interesting. Okay, here's another one that's not a nice word.
I just gave it to you so you can share it.
And she won't share me, and I won't share her.
Okay, is that okay? Let me try this one again. The "Hey, blanking hell." No. All right, we'll try the next one. Try this one.
I just gave it to you so you can share it.
And she won't share me, and I won't share her.
Okay, try this. Holy blank. It's peaking, is it? I'm sorry about that. All right, looks like we had a bad example. I apologize about that. Sorry. Actually, we're doing very well to hear the ones I have got. These children's reversals never go over. The audio's nearly always distorted on them. Okay, try this one. Okay, so where Mum says, "Where are you?" and the child says, "I am here." Backwards, she says the same thing. "I am here." Backwards. So here's the forwards. "I am here." And here's the backwards. "I am here." How's that, hey? A nice mirror image reversal. The forward's too quiet? What, on me? My voice or the reversal? It's blasting through my headphones here. Are you hearing that one? "I am here." Yeah, you're not hearing that? Well, that's frustrating. Yeah, the audio's old on this. That's why I haven't played children's reversals, because they never come across too well. But I tried it last week and it seemed to work well. All right. Let's try this one, playing hide and seek. This one says, I can't find you. Is that one working? Is it breaking up? This is annoying. See, we tried it last week and they seemed to work well. And I thought we could give it a shot. Okay. The first one's worked okay. All right, let's try this one. This is a child who's got an inoculation mark. Let me turn up the.
He has injection.
Okay, do you have an injection?
He has injection. But what is it? Motivator.
And this one says, I hated them, talking about injections.
Here comes. Here comes. Here comes.
Can you hear that one okay? I hated them. Look, it's just some of the examples of just so disappointing. I love my children's rehearsals. Okay, here's one that says, I love me. Here's the forwards.
What is this? Papa. Nope. Yeah.
And this one says, I love me.
And what is this?
Oh, sorry. Here we go.
I love me.
I love me.
I love me. I love me.
Okay, here's the forwards again. See if you can hear this one.
And what is this? Papa. Nope. Yeah.
What about I love me?
I love me. I love me.
Nice, healthy, positive attitude for that child to have. You need to love you. Absolutely, you do. Okay. All right. We got God made me. I hated them. I love me. All right. Here's another mirror image reversal. That's the same forwards as backwards.
Daddy,
You had Sketty, and what else did you have?
and carrots, and milk.
And milk. Oh, then you had a nap.
Yeah.
Were you a good rester?
Yep.
Yeah. Say I love you, Mama.
I love you, Mama.
Bye bye.
Baba.
Okay. The reversal occurs where he says, I love you, Mama.
Yeah. Say I love you, Mama.
I love you, Mama.
Bye bye.
Baba.
And backwards, I love you, Mama. Here it is again. Forwards.
Say I love you, Mama.
I love you, Mama.
And I love you, Mama reverses to say, I love you, Mama. With the daddy saying, our mummy. Listen to this.
I love you, Mama.
Oh, Mommy.
I love you, Mama.
Oh, Mommy.
I love you, Mama.
And here's the forwards and the backwards. Here's the forwards
Say I love you, Mama.
I love you, Mama.
and backwards.
I love you, Mama.
Here it is again. Forwards
Say I love you, Mama.
I love you, Mama.
and backwards. I love you, Mama.
I love you, Mama.
Oh, Mommy.
There it is. Forwards and backwards.
I love you, Mama. I love you, Mama.
Forwards.
I love you, Mama. I love you, Mama.
Yeah, another mirror reversal. Mirror image reversals. They're amazing. Mirror image reversals when you find them. They're a little bit more common than what you might suspect. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next one here. Oh, this is one of my favorite ones too. I know this is some of my listeners' favorite ones. I brought my daughter from one room to another. So here we go. And backwards, she says, I now come here. As she realized she'd come from one room to another. I now come here. And again. And again. This is a wonderful reversal. That's exactly what happened. She went from one room to another. I now come here. Was that one breaking up too, was it? Well, that's annoying. Oh, dear. Yeah. Okay. All right. Try this one. This is loud audio. This is an 8-year-old girl who's telling us about subjects she's good at school, and she changes her mind. And she's about to tell us a subject she's bad at, and she changes her mind. There's a little stutter.
I'm quite a good girl, and I'm quite good at maths and English, but not. And I'm tired.
Here where she says, "But I'm not."
English, but not. And I'm tired.
And backwards it says, "I'm not telling."
I'm not telling. I'm not telling. I'm not telling.
Okay. Well, look, that reversal sounds very clear in my ear. The audio sounds perfect, so I hope that it's coming across okay. Okay. All right. Here's one that says, "It was not."
It hurt Mama very much.
That's okay.
Oh, you hurt Mum very much. She says, "That's
It
okay."
hurt Mama very much.
That's okay.
And backwards, "It was not."
It was not. It was not. It was not.
So incongruent reversal, "That's okay." Forward, "It was not." Backwards.
That's okay.
Backwards, "It was not."
It was not.
Yep. Okay. All right. I hope you're at least getting some of these. I love children's reversals. They are so innocent and clear. I'm amazed that child psychologists are not using this technology. It's stunning to me. Just imagine what we can do. Get in touch with a young child's mind at a very young age, from as early as 4 months of age. I mean, why aren't child psychologists embracing this? This is an incredible breakthrough. Language begins backwards before it does forwards. You can find out what children are thinking and feeling and what's bothering them, and just stunning to me. Every class I teach, I say, someone's going to take this out into the world with children's reversals. No one has yet. Just anyway. All right, here we have one. Yeah, someone says it's an MP3 compression thing. Yeah, it's something like that. Someone asked me, could this be work for like scripted matches where NFL announcers know the winners before the game? Yes, I actually did a TV show. I appeared once only where they wanted me to do reverse. It was some show in Los Angeles, and they wanted to do reversals on the coaches to see who was going to win, and I did, and I was successful. I did it live on air, and they never asked me back again. I was once only. I was supposed to be a regular. I don't know what happened. All right, here's a friend who sees another friend, a new friend.
Feed the ducks. No, I'm not going to feed the ducks.
Feed the bugs.
Yeah, feed the ducks.
And here she says, just love to be a friend.
Love to be a friend. Love to be a friend. Love to be a friend.
Just love to be a friend. Someone asked me to do reversals on Elon. You know, I've done reversals on Elon. Did I play them on this radio show, on my podcast? I can't remember whether I played them on my podcast or not. But I can certainly look at Elon next week if you like. I've got quite a few on Elon Musk. All right, where are we up to? We're up to just love to be a friend. Okay, here's a kid just going to sleep for the night.
Yeah, I sing when I go to bed. Nobody knows that, but
This one says, love that journey.
love that journey. Love that journey. Love that journey.
Yeah, okay, there we go. There's love that journey as she's going off to sleep. Here's the forwards.
Yeah, I sing when I go to bed. Nobody knows that, but
Love that journey.
love that journey. Love that journey. Love that journey.
Yeah, nice little reversal there. All right, child, love that journey. Here's one that says, oh, this one. Oh, yeah, listen to this. I hope this one comes across. So, Okay, this is a 13-year-old non-verbal child, handicapped since birth, can't talk, just groans and grunts. And Mum sent me a recording of her daughter with her typical language, and this is what I found. I hope you can hear this. This one says, "Mummy, love you." I'll do it again. "Mummy, love you." Now, if you wanted a example for the application of reverse speech in children, that's it. A non-verbal child saying to her mum, "Mum loves you." I played this mum the reversal, and she broke down in tears. It was, she literally broke down in tears. And it was like, wow, my child's telling me she loves me. I mean, how incredible is that, hey? Why aren't child psychologists using this? It's the biggest mystery to me. It's not for lack of publicity. I've had plenty of publicity. People know it exists. Okay, here's one that says, "Please, Daddy, help." Please, Daddy, help. Nice and clear. Here's the forwards again. And backwards. "Please, Daddy." Oh, "Please, Daddy, help." Oh, that's actually a very interesting point. Rigging Pot said college don't want to do the work to prove this. You're absolutely right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It takes a lot of work to prove this. You've got to be very dedicated. You're absolutely right. Someone asked me, have I done reversals on Hitler? No, he speaks in German, not English. A reversal would be in German, so I haven't. Can you get reversals from AI? I should do a show on that. I've actually got reversals on AI. They're a little bit freaky, actually, but that's not the subject of this show here. Do you know this is my 30th podcast, and I haven't even scraped the bottom of the barrel of my. Haven't even touched the surface of all the recordings I have. All right, here is someone playing with a friend.
I've got a sister.
Oh, yeah. How old was she?
3.
And this one says, "She's good looking."
She's good looking.
Yeah, can you hear that one okay? That one's fairly clear in my ears. The audio sounds crystal clear. I hope it sounds that way to you. Let's play it again.
I've got a sister.
Oh, yeah. How old was she?
3.
And she's good looking.
She's good looking.
Yeah, there we go. She's good looking. Yeah, nice little reversal. What else have I got here? This is the "What's that" example. This is my daughter reaching for a tape player. I'm chasing around the room with a tape recorder, and she suddenly reaches out for it. Okay, so here's the forwards again. And backwards she says, "What's that?" John says, "I've laid the foundation, the father of reverse speech." Yeah, I have laid the foundation. I really have. It's a lot of hard work, this, but I've developed it all, categories and levels. I worked out how to interpret it, and worked out the metaphors. If you haven't caught up with it, I've just released my latest book, Reverse Speech Metaphors, that go right into the metaphors. Oh, also too. Oh yeah. Hey, I got to tell you this. A new website came online yesterday. So we'll go to reversespeech.com and look at my new website page. Okay, so yeah, go and have a look at that. Let me know what you think. The website reversespeech.com dropped down in popularity the last couple of years on the search engines because I was slack and neglected it, but I'm working on it again now, so it'll get up in the engines again. All right, so go and have a look on the new site, reversespeech.com. Okay, I think that's all the kids' ones. Oh, hang on. Here's a few. I needed a hug. What's this one? I needed a hug. Oh, that's clear. Oh, I needed the hug. There's some children's reversals I haven't listened to. Well, obviously have. They wouldn't be in my file. I don't know what they're here. Here's one that says, I love you, Mama. I don't know this one. I love you, Mother. Oh, I love Mother, not I love you, Mother. Sorry, I love Mother. Yeah, a little bit unclear. All right, let's look at. I promise you. Okay, we'll leave children's reversals from there. Now, I told you I would look at animals last week, so let me go and find my animals file. Oh, there's aged care. Here, aged care. Let's do this first because that one's up. Okay, I was asked to do a lecture workshop at an old folks' home. They're all Alzheimer's patients. And so I did reversals on them all. And these are some of the ones I got. There's quite a few here. Okay, let's see how we go. This one says, are you friend? Oh, yeah. Okay, the forwards is unclear. Here's the forwards. So you can't hear the forwards, but backwards, are you friend? Okay, are you friend? Yeah, all right. Here's and here she says, I am one pain. Oh, right at the end, one pain. And again. So she's telling us she's in pain. There's one here that says the medications aren't working too well. Where is that one? Here's another one that says stupid pain.
I've done a lot of work up here, but it's schizoid.
Yeah. How are these age ones coming across? They're not coming across too well here. Stupid pain.
Pain.
Yeah, these aren't coming across as well as I wanted them to. Here's one that says, I'm in touch with all my strength.
Get a nice cardigan.
Gee, no, look, these are no good. I'm in touch with all my strength. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's certainly there. And this is a woman who's can't talk properly forwards. The forwards you can barely hear. Here's the forwards. You can't understand the forwards. But backwards, I'm in touch with all my strength. Yeah, someone's telling me the levels are no good. I know. It's one of the reasons why I've held off doing these reversals on children and aged care. animals is probably exactly the same way. Let's have a look. Here's one that says, "Have my soul remember."
And that's what they're in the police force. Police and they come and live in my face. Just me and my wife and that. Yeah, they're all back.
Have my soul remember.
And that's all remember.
Oh yeah.
And that's all remember. And that's all remember.
Yeah, that's clear. I got lots of them. I've got about 20 of them here. I didn't know I had that many. Here's one that says, "I guard the rape within."
And she did it the other day again.
I guard the rape within.
Yeah, the rape that he.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the rape that he.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, the rape that he.
Tapping into some inner pain, that lady is. Wow. See, I mean, just imagine. Look, we talk about the use of reversals in young children. What about aged care and Alzheimer's patients? Look, my mum's an Alzheimer's patient. I would love to get in touch with her mind. I may even I go and see my parents every weekend. They're in their mid-90s, by the way. So, I go and see them every weekend, and I might take a tape recorder in this weekend. Dad's mind's sharp. He's 95. His mind's sharp, but his body's no good. But mum's using, unfortunately. Right. All right, here's another one.
So I think the kids must have got. Oh, they didn't take anything. We're under. No.
This reversal sounds like a random memory. The mailman in the garden.
Nail in it.
Huh.
Nail in it.
Yeah, there it is.
Nail in it.
Anyway, there's a few reversals on some Alzheimer's patients. As you can see, they do have reversals. Reversals are communicating, and it may be invaluable information. Okay, let's look at some controversial ones, shall we? Okay, let's look at some animals. All right. Here is a dog. Here's the forwards. Backwards, the dog says, "Hear me." You hear that? Here's the forwards. Just dog noises. Here we go. Backwards, "Hear me." There you go. Oh, you want it louder? Okay, here we go. Louder. Okay, here's the dog saying, "Hear me," backwards. There, I gave you some more volume. Was that easier? Here's another dog. This reversal will blow your mind. This one says, "Talk backwards." I've never even heard a reverse like that on a human. Talk backwards. Yeah, here's the forwards again. And this one says, "Talk backwards." Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here's one. The dog says, "I want a meatball." And this one says, "I want a meatball." Oh, I don't know whether you can hear that one. Yeah, that's a bit hard to say. Bit hard to hear that one. Here's a cat that says, "I need water." And backwards, "I need water." I need water. Here's a cat that says, I jumped across. And the cat, I jumped across. Oh, that's not clear. Nah, forget it. I can't even hear that one myself. Here. No, that one's not clear. Here's a parrot giving us some words of wisdom. Backwards, there's one heaven. There's one heaven. Whoop, whoop. Yes. Here's the thoughts again. And there's one heaven. There's one heaven. Whoop, whoop. All right, look, they're all the reversals I've got on animals. Look, I haven't done any work in it really, but I've done enough work to suggest that animals may indeed be speaking in reverse. The times I've reversed my animals, I found isolated reversals here and there. They're all very simple stuff, like I want a meatball and what was the other one? I need water. You know, the type of thing you'd expect animals to say, isn't it? So they're pretty amazing. What is available here on my website? Someone asked. Oh, I've got so much stuff to upload to my website. Yes, slowly but surely, as we get around to uploading everything. I've got 41 years of research here. A lot of work. This is all I've done for 41 years. This technology has just seemed to be so important to me. I couldn't let it go. I don't know how anyone can grasp the meaning of this and not let it go. So, someone asked about metaphors in animals. I haven't heard any metaphors in animals, but I haven't done many reversals on animals either. But the implications are that animals have a soul, because it's a soul or a spirit, one of the two, whichever thing is speaking backwards. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's have a look. Let me we got a few more minutes left in the podcast. Let me play you some reversals on Trump this week with a podcast with Netanyahu. Now, where is it? Trump, Israel, where are we? Trump. Here they are. All right. Here are some reversals on Trump just this week in a press conference with Benjamin Netanyahu. So we'll give you a few reversals here. All right, let me share the screen on this so you can see what I'm looking at. Present, share screen, window, file. Okay, here we go.
Today, I'm delighted to welcome Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu back to the White House.
And he says he allows it.
He allows it.
I don't know what that would mean. Here he is again.
The Israelis have stood strong and united in the face of an enemy that has kidnapped, tortured, raped, and slaughtered innocent men, women, children, and even little babies.
Said a demon.
Said a demon.
Yeah, that's there. All right, Regan Pop says we got to get this out there. Yes, we really do got to get it out there. You know, when I first discovered this back in the 80s, I first took it to the scientific community, and I was resoundingly rejected. Unfortunately, I flunked high school. I have no degrees or qualifications, and the first thing they ask you is, what qualifications do you have? I'm a ham radio operator. I don't think that counts. No, I submitted articles to peer-reviewed journals, and they were every single one of them was not back. So then I took it to the government in Washington, D.C. It gave lectures all over the place. to government officials. So don't know what happened to that. If you search reverse speech CIA on Google, you can find the reverse speech on the CIA website. So we know they've looked into it. So, but look, really, I think it's going to reverse. It's going to grow through a groundswell movement. I've given up on taking to academics. I'm just not going to do it anymore. And I think it's going to grow through a groundswell movement. That's really what I believe. And this podcast may be the key. If we can get this podcast out and circulating and get thousands of views. So you really share, like, subscribe. Share, like, subscribe. And let's get this podcast out there pumping. We can get the word of reverse speech spreading. That would be so exciting. Okay, let's play a few more on Trump.
In our meetings today, the Prime Minister and I focused on the future, discussing how we can work together to ensure Hamas is eliminated.
And the CD money?
The CD money.
The CD money. Yeah, the CD money. I'm sure there's a lot of CD money being transferred in this whole thing. Here's another one.
We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site.
I was talking about owning the Gaza Strip. Powered on this mob.
Powered on this mob.
Powered on this mob. Yeah, well, okay. What else have we got? There we go. Here, let me play you some on RFK on his inauguration hearing. Okay, so here's one here.
Depression, addiction, and a host of other physical and mental health conditions are all on the rise. The United States has worse health than any other developed nation.
When the law rots.
When the law rots. When the law rots. When the law rots.
Yeah, that's okay. Here's another one.
When I met with President Trump last summer, I discovered that he has more than just a concern for this tragic situation, but genuine care.
Shows this, denounce Satan.
Wow,
that's pretty intense, isn't it? Shows this, denounce Satan. Here's a congressman, Senator Markey, asking RFK a question.
In the same year you visited Samoa. Let me just finish. The death count in Samoa grew to 83.
Demon behind us. Well, that's pretty clear, isn't it? Demon behind us. Yes, I have no problem believing that. Wish I knew whether this guy was a Democrat or Republican. I bet you he's a Democrat. The Democrats are full of demons and Satan. I'm sorry, but they are. Sorry there are any Democrats out there, but that's just what I found. Let's play this reversal again.
In the same year you visited Samoa. Let me just finish. The death count in Samoa grew to 83.
Demon behind us. Yes, I have no problem believing demon behind us. Here's another senator asking a question. Senator Murray.
That's not my understanding. Let me just ask you.
All you have to read is the text which she published. It's not for that.
Christ is demon.
Christ is demon.
Christ is demon. Christ is demon.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's where they're coming from. Here's another one on RFK.
Many of whom are taking huge amounts of money on the pharmaceutical industry, millions of dollars for many of these senators. And none of that, this is not making our country healthier. It's
to
make us sicker. We need to get rid of these conflicts. We need good science and we need good leadership.
Ragged in your work.
Ragged in your work. Ragged in your work. Ragged in your work.
Yeah, he's having a go at him. You guys are ragged. You have no idea what you're doing. Okay, so there we go. What else is there? Here's a funny one. I got to play this one. Got it here. This is the last reversal for the.
They don't have ambulance services.
This is the last reversal for the show. This is a funny one. Who watched Harry Potter? And you know who the Muggles are in Harry Potter?
They don't have ambulance services. That the federal government needs to pay attention to financing transportation, the unusual ways that are required there.
Seen the Muggle effort.
Seen the Muggle effort.
Seen the Muggle effort. Seen the Muggle effort.
There you go. That's a nice one to finish off with. Seen the Muggle effort. All right, that's our last reversal for today, folks. Look, let's get our list subscribership up from 1,900. Let's get it over 2,000 this week. Please share this podcast around. Share, like, subscribe. Let's get this ground movement going, okay? And if we can get a groundswell, we'll just grow and grow and grow. It'll become like a snowball after a while. But listen, I'm 69. I want to see reverse speech being used in my lifetime, so let's make it happen. All right, thanks, everyone. See you all next week, okay? All right, go to my new website, reversespeech.com. Go and get my latest book. It's Only a Metaphor from Amazon. Bye-bye.